What happens when the most powerful politician in the world clashes with the most influential religious leader? So here's what just happened. Donald Trump just publicly attacked Pope Leo XIV, calling him weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy.
We don't like a pope that's going to say that it's okay to have a nuclear weapon. We don't want a pope that says crime is okay in our cities. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of Pope Leo. He's a very liberal person, and he's a man that doesn't believe in stopping crime. He's a man that doesn't think that we should be toying with a country that wants a nuclear weapon so they can blow up the world. I'm not a fan of him.
Why? Because the Pope is calling for an end to the war involving Iran and urging world leaders to choose peace over violence.
I would simply say, once again, what I said in the Urbi et Orbi message on Sunday, asking all people of goodwill to search always for peace and not violence, to reject war, especially a war which many people have said is an unjust war, which is continuing to escalate and which is not resolving anything. In fact, we have a worldwide economic crisis, energy crisis, situation in the Middle East of great instability, which is only provoking more hatred throughout the world. So come back to the table, let's talk, let's look for solutions in a peaceful way, and let's remember especially the innocent, children, the elderly, sick, so many people who have already become or will become victims of this continued warfare. To remind all that attacks on civilian infrastructure is against international law, but that it is also a sign of the hatred, the division, the destruction that the human being is capable of. And we all want to work for peace. People want peace. I would invite the citizens of all the countries involved to contact the authorities, political leaders, congressmen, to ask them, tell them to work for peace and to reject war always.
But here's the deeper tension. The Pope isn't attacking anyone directly. He's warning that war is driven by what he calls a delusion of power and is pushing for dialogue instead. Meanwhile, Trump is doubling down on military action and clearly doesn't like being challenged, even by the Vatican.
The message of the church, my message, the message of the gospel, blessed are the peacemakers. I do not look at my role as being politician. I don't want to get into a debate with him. I don't think that the message of the gospel is meant to be abused in the way that some people are doing. And I will continue to speak out loudly against war, looking to promote peace, promoting dialogue and multilateral relationships among the states, to look for just solutions to problems. Too many people are suffering in the world today. Too many innocent people are being killed. And I think someone has to stand up and say, there's a better way to do this.
So let me ask you, should religious leaders speak up against war, or should they stay out of politics completely? Because right now, this isn't just politics. This is power versus morality, and the whole world is watching. And this clash between Donald Trump and Pope Leo XIV isn't just noise at the top. It sends shockwaves across the world, especially here in Africa. Because when global powers choose war, Africa feels it through rising fuel prices, food shortages, and economic pressure. But when voices like the Pope call for peace, they echo louder in regions where stability is fragile and every crisis hits harder. So this isn't just America versus the Vatican. It's a global crossroads. Will the world follow power or listen to peace? And more importantly, what does Africa stand to gain or lose if this escalates?